Everybody's heading home for the holidays, and that can mean really great things, and also it can be some additional stresses. I'm going to talk about a few things that you can do, particularly if you struggle with depression, anxiety, a substance use disorder, or a health condition, some other medical condition besides these. People like to fill in the gaps, so if they don't know what's going on, they'll make up a good story, and oftentimes it's a very entertaining story. And so one of the things that you can do is orient ahead of time. I think 99% of problems probably could be solved with good orientation about what expectations you have, what would be helpful, what you want, and what you don't want. Okay, maybe not 99% of problems, but maybe 99% of problems. So if you're going home, and for example, if you struggle with depression, you can give people a heads up with things like, I'm probably going to want to go out once or twice. I might need to retreat to relax a little bit, and I want you to just know to not take that personally, and I'm working on it. So you're giving them heads up about how your behavior might affect them, and then you're also cutting off at the paths that need and desire to kind of tell you what you should do or shouldn't do, make suggestions, unless you want those. You could ask for them. And the idea is, as part of orienting people what to expect, you're also asking them for what you want. So for example, with depression, maybe it is that instead of advice, you'd like somebody to come sit on the couch with you and hold your hand or put their hand on your shoulder. So if you are coming home with a health condition, and maybe the type of food that you eat is a particular type of food, we know that people can be kind of judgmental about those things, sometimes snotty, like, oh, this person is so particular or whatever. By giving people a heads up and the reason that it is and why you're acting the way that you are, again, you give them less reason to fill in the gaps. Let's say that you have a substance use disorder. Well, here's the thing too, is let's say you're in recovery and you've chosen abstinence, right? You want to let them know, so if we go out, here's what's going to happen. If I'm offered a drink, will turn to you and say, would you like a drink? And that will be your cue to know that I would like to not answer this question. So there's a whole bunch of things that you can do. Again, it's orienting, telling people what to expect, like how your behavior is different, maybe different than other people's, what you want, and then maybe even more importantly, what you don't want. So I don't want advice. I have thought a lot about this. I don't want you to feel sorry for me or to think that I can't handle it. Those are some of my concerns when I come home. So again, I hope that this is helpful. This is the tip of the week, and this is for Caitlin.